Good morning, everyone. Dave here, back out trying to get a little air time. It's the first time I've got to fly in probably 2, maybe almost 3 weeks. Went by the airfield today and said it was closed for maintenance. Had a sign on the gate. So over here in a industrial park, and got a nice big open field here. Got a concrete road that I'm going to take off from. I'm not real good at taking off from well, taking off is no problem. Not real good at landing on concrete. So we'll see how this goes. Flying the SuperEZ today. This one's been through quite a few rough episodes where I'm just practicing getting my inverted flight down and everything. Really calm morning today. This thing is just such a pleasure to fly when it's calm. I ordered a replacement because this one was starting to get beat up pretty good. Split wing a couple times and stuff like that. Got it in and decided to give it to my future son-in-law. He's just got into the hobby. So Richard, hope you're enjoying that. And of course I had to order another one to replace the one I gave to Richard. So like I said, this thing is just an extreme treat to fly. It's got real good slow flight characteristics in it. Put some flaperons in it. There they are deployed. Oh, almost skinned the tree. She wants to dip her nose with the landing flaps on though. So I'm not real sure what that's about. Normally you deploy the flaps, it makes the nose pitch up. This one is certainly this one certainly wants to do it the other way. Come up out of the flaps now. Well, I said flaps, it's actually flaperons. Let's see what this landing is going to look like. Skinning stuff up left and right. This appears to have a little bit of downward pitch even without the flaperons on today. There's supposed to be level flight. I am there we go. Now got her back to trunk climbing. Sun's coming in bright now over my left shoulder. There. Now let's try them flaperons because they may have been pitching downward just because the plane was out of trim today. Yeah, nah, it's doing what it's supposed to do. We got flaperons and deployed. Flaps off. Been up for about 5 minutes. See if we can go inverted and make a complete pass around the field. Uh-oh. Had the sun in the corner of my eye there and lost sight of it for a second. That is one of the drawbacks of flying in an industrial site, is if you have a mishap, there is a chance that you'll lose the whole plane. You lose control over the top of one of these buildings, there is no going after it. Man, this thing is fun. You just want to cruise around like that. So we'll come down in front of us. Kind of get a sense for the speed on it. That grass out in front of me is knee deep. I sure would not want to set it down over there. Well, there's our timer. Let's try setting it down with flaps. Coming off the power, bleeding some speed off. I think we'll go around again just because that was getting way down away from me. See if we can bring this around a little bit further down and hopefully miss those trees. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, I'm going to go to the far side, that way once I get airborne I can hook a left turn and just do a left-hand pattern out here over this field, and I'll use this street as my landing strip. I could probably do the Strago over here, but maybe I will. It's a little over there is crooked, or it's crooked, it's curved coming in. Over here is enough that I probably could do it. The one thing I don't like about it is the curbs. If you're at a airfield that has a concrete runway, they usually will just be on level grass on the side. So if you come in crooked, or you know, your steering isn't great on the ground, and you run off the concrete, it's no big deal. You just roll into the grass. But curbs, it's a little different outcome. You come rolling into the curb at 20 miles an hour, and it's not going to be pleasant for you. This is quickly becoming my second favorite plane behind the Apprentice. And the reason I like the Apprentice better still is just simply it's more you can do with it. You can definitely teach somebody real easily with the Apprentice. But on a calm day like this, I actually prefer this over anything. This thing just flies so beautifully on a calm day. Flies great at around 50-60% throttle. You can take a nice, get my hat cam adjusted there. Hopefully that was in range, or on the viewfinder. Yeah, you can just take leisurely flights at around 50-60% throttle on this with no problems whatsoever. Or if you want, you can get jiggy with it. Like that. You can pretty much do whatever you want with this plane. She does invert it okay. However, you do got to stay on the elevator somewhat, or she will nose in on you. But this plane is just a total hoot. Let's come around for a landing. Let's see just how much runway we're going to need for this little tool. Alright, I'm off the throttle completely. She's just coasting in. Yeah, so that's a lot. That sun is over my left shoulder and it's coming right in my left eye, so I'm actually got my left eye closed, and when I'm facing to the south there, and in the interest of full disclosure, on that last takeoff I was definitely in trouble. Thought I was coming right in for the tree, so I pulled back a little harder than I should have. Cranked the ailerons over to try to avoid it. Didn't quite have enough airspeed, so she was definitely in a stall mode, and was fortunate enough to pull her out of it. Basically got lucky on it. But again, it's really because of the flight characteristics of the plane. The plane, you can just do so much with this thing. And that's not even tight as it'll go. See if we can bring it down right here real close in front of us. Try to get over here where the sun isn't catching me so bad in my eye. This thing actually has a issue with the motor right now. I'm going to pull it around low and at high speed in front of us. You'll see if you can hear the motor. Actually sounds like a glow engine. I've checked it over. Prop is fine, no cracks. It's not a 100% lockup on the firewall. There is some wiggle room on it, but it's tight. I've re-glued it and everything, so you don't hear it when it's coming by slow. It's only when you really pour the coals on That's when you can hear it, is when you trying to get some better speed out of it. I'm coming around here one more time. Maybe you can hear it again. Alright, coming into the power band. Looks like somebody showed up into the parking lot that I'm in, so I may have to leave, which is okay, although I was going to go ahead and get the stray out. No, you know what, I'm not either. Sitting there talking and looking at that truck, not paying attention. Darn near kissed into that tree again. Yeah, I'm not going to get the stray out. I'll go ahead and land this one. That's no flaps, no nothing. That's why I don't want to get the stray out. Strayer comes in so hot that if it hits the curb, you're going to be doing 10-15 miles an hour. Probably not getting in well. Looks like that left gears a little bit.